So Mr. Chris, speed is equal to distance upon time. Any doubt about this? Are we clear about this? Distance is equal to speed into time. Any doubt? Time is equal to distance upon speed. Any doubt? Sarma ji, any doubt? Sir. So this is the magic triangle. This is the magic triangle. If you ever forget. So distance, speed, time. So distance can be written as speed into time. Speed can be written as distance upon time. Time can be written as distance upon speed. Any doubt? Okay. See, we'll discuss in detail what is the MKS system. MKS system. But in brief, MKS system is a standard that is followed in physics throughout the world. So in one of the lectures we'll discuss this in detail. So what does MKS system imply? MKS system implies M is for meter, K is for kilogram, S is for second. Yeah. So these are the standard units that are followed for distance, mass, and time. For physics, anywhere in the world. So for example, if you go to US, the distance in physics would be measured in meters. If you go to London, Paris, whatever, these are the standards units that the physics literature will follow throughout the world. Any doubt about this? Now, one other thing that we need to understand is the conversion between the distance, time, etc. So we are clear 1 kilometer is 1000 meter, 1 hour is 60 minutes, or 1 hour is 3600 seconds, 1 minute is 60 seconds. Are we clear about this? Any doubt about this? Mr. Chris? So if we are clear about this, then what we need to understand is that how do we convert kilometer hour to meter per second, and how do we convert meter per second into kilometer per hour. The magic fractions are 5 by 18 or 18 by 5. This is what we will be using. Any doubt? So what is the logic? The logic is, okay. So this is the logic. So for example, I have to, and please ask question if there is any doubt, because this conversion is tricky, confusing, important. So for example, if I have 4 km per hour and I have to convert this into meter per second. So in detail, if you want to understand, 1 kilometer is 1000 meters. So 4 km would be 4000 meters. This is actually 1 hour. So 1 hour is 3600 seconds. So 4 km upon 1 hour is basically equal to 4000 meter upon 3600 seconds. So this would be equal to 10 upon 9 meter per second. Any doubt? No. So this is a long way of converting kilometer per hour into meter per second. Usually students don't follow this method. What is the shortcut that they follow? What they do is, if 4 km per hour is given, they multiply this kilometer by hour by 5 by 80. This is a shortcut. How do we get this shortcut? See, kilometer per hour is equal to 1000 meter by 3600 seconds, and this is equal to 5 by 18. So this factor 5 by 18 is this factor 5 by 18. So whenever you have to convert kilometer per hour into meter per second, you just multiply it by a fraction 5 by 18. That is it. So this is the shortcut that you can follow. Yeah. Now, one of the suggestions that I can give to you, if you want to take 11th, 12th and appear for competitive exams, is not to use calculator again. Mr. Chris. Why? Because Mr. Chris in class 11th and 12th, except international board, nobody allows you to use calculator. If you want to go to CBSE board, if you want to go to Maharashtra board, they don't allow usage of calculators in class 11th and 12th. Are we clear? So it is always preferable, especially if you don't have any plans to go abroad. If you want to go abroad, if you want to take 11th and 12th international boards, then calculators are okay. But otherwise, if you want to remain in India and be in Maharashtra board or CBSE board or appear for competitive exams, then you can't use calculators. Advisable. Yeah. So if I have kilometer per hour, I want to convert this into meter per second. I just have to multiply by a factor of 5 by 8. Are you clear? Any doubt? Similarly, if I have meter upon second and I want to convert this into kilometer per hour, I just have to multiply by a fraction 18 by 5. Any doubt? So for example, if I was given 10 meter per second, 10 upon 9 meter per second, 10 upon 9 meter per second, and I want to convert this into kilometer per hour, all I need to do is multiply by 18 upon 5. Any doubt? Are we clear? From kilometer per hour, from kilometer per hour to meter per second, and from meter per second to kilometer per hour. Are we clear? Any doubt? Yeah? Okay. So, see, right now we don't require this, right now we won't require this volume conversions. We won't require the volume conversions now. But when we do density, we will require this. And at that time, we'll discuss this. Okay? Right now, I'm just focusing on the velocity, distance, speed, time part. Yeah? Okay. So, average speed is total distance covered by total time taken. Are we clear about this? Yeah. Now, just to understand how all this GAN works, we'll take few examples. So, for example, now this is 72 kilometer per hour. I want to convert this into meter per second. So, what is the factor I should multiply it by? 5 by 5 by 18. सर ज्ञान का फायदा क्या हुआ अगर फिर से आप 1000 कर रहे हो नहीं समझ में आपको बात समझ आए so kilometer per hour if it has to be converted to meter per second just multiply it by बस बात करो कोई discussion that is it yeah are we okay okay so similarly 15 meter per second into kilometer per hour sir what should I do I'm sorry 18 सर कोई डाउट पक्का मिस्टर क्रिस एनी डाउट वो सब ताम झाम करने की कोई जरूरत नहीं है सो योर आंसर वुड बी 83 द 54 किलोमीटर पर आवर कोई डाउट सो क्वेश्चन 1 क्वेश्चन 2 क्वेश्चन 3 is homework now when you are doing question number 4 what you need to do is convert this kilometer per minute kilometer per hour into मीटर पर सेकंड मिस्टर क्रिस एनी डाउट आपको बात समझ आई सर कोई डाउट है सर कोई डाउट है सो इसको 18 किलोमीटर पर आ रहा है 18 किलोमीटर पर आ रहा है इसको आप मीटर पर सेकंड में यू वांट टू कन्वर्ट सो व्हाट इज द 5 by 18 तो आप 5 by 18 करेंगे तो ये 18 ये 5 मीटर पर सेकंड है ये 5 मीटर पर सेकंड है तो ये 5 मीटर पर सेकंड है ये 10 मीटर पर सेकंड है आई एम सॉरी यार ये 18 वाला था 5 मीटर पर सेकंड I'm sorry. ये जो है किलोमीटर पर मिनट वाला इसके लिए आपको वो कन्वर्जन लगानी पड़ेगी द डिटेल्ड वन दैट वी हैड डन सो फॉर एग्जांपल दिस इज किलोमीटर पर मिनट हाउ विल आई डू दिस दिस विल बी 1000 मीटर अपॉन 60 सेकेंड सुना दिया नहीं डाउट पक्का बिकॉज सी kilometer per minute, we don't have the ready conversion factor. So that is why 1 kilometer is 1000 meters, 1 minute is 60 seconds. Now if you see, this would be equal to 50 upon 3. This would be 50 upon 3 meter per second. Are we clear? So now we have 10 meter per second, we have 50 upon 3 meter per second, we have 5 meter per second. And if we want this to be in increasing order, sir, what should be the answer? First we'll have 5 meter per हाँ जी ठीक है ठीक okay. First we'll have 18 kilometer per hour जी. Then we'll have 10 meter per second, and then we'll have 1 kilometer per minute. Sarvani, any doubt? Sanaji, Mr. Chris, is it making sense now?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4 is done. Okay. Question number 5. 3 hours to travel Agra to Delhi with a uniform speed 65 km per hour. Find the distance between the two. Distance is speed into time.
Yes.
Speed into time. Sinaji, any doubt? This was a simple question. ठीक है, अब देखिए क्वेश्चन नंबर 6. Okay. So they are asking us total time of journey, average speed of the car. Yeah, let us try to understand this. So first 30 kilometer with a uniform speed of 60 kilometer per hour, and next 30 kilometer with a uniform speed of 40 kilometer per hour. Yeah, this is the data which is being given to us.
Yes.
They want the total time of journey. So time here would be distance upon time, distance upon speed. So this would be 30 upon 60, or this time too would be 30 upon 40, or Sinaji, are we clear? So T1 plus T2 would be the total time. Mr. Chris,
Yes.
anyone? So we add the two, 30 by 60, or I can cancel this factor. So this would be, I can cancel this also, so this will be half plus 3 by 4. This would be 2 plus 3, this would be 5 by 4 r, which can be written as 1.25 r. Mr. Sinha, any doubt? Mr. Chris, any doubt? Mr. Chris, again recommended, please do not touch calculators. Please do not touch. 11, 12 में बहुत दुखी होता है. So the total time that we have is 5 by 4 hours. Are we clear? Sinha ji, are we clear? So this is the total time. Okay. The second part, average speed. Average speed is total distance upon total time. Mr. Chris, any doubt? Mr. Chris, what is the total distance? Chris ji सोया हुआ है, सिन्हा जी को सही.
Total distance is 60 kilometers.
शाबाश. This is 60 kilometers. सिन्हा जी, टाइम कितना है टोटल?
75.
अरे भाई साहब, इसको 5 by 4 आर ही रहने दो ना. अब उल्टे सीधे काम करोगे तो एक्सेंट हो जाएगा. Why? Because I want my answer to be in 60 upon 5 into 4 kilometer per hour. This would be, is my calculation correct? 240 by 5 is equal to 48 kilometer per hour. Sir, are we clear? Now the suggested homework is that you should do these 6 questions again. This is the suggested homework. You may or may not do it, but this is the suggested homework. The questions that you should do and which will be checked tomorrow would be, I have already sent you this PDF, so you can note down tomorrow's homework. Tomorrow's homework is question number 7, question number 8, do you know the formula for acceleration?
Yes.
Yes. Somebody, Mr. Chris? Yeah? ठीक है, गलत भी होगा चलेगा, कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं. Just try to do it. Question number 7, question number 8. Uh, question number 9, question number 10. These are acceleration questions. If you are able to do it, well and good. Otherwise, we will discuss. Not an issue. Question number 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Yeah, the PDF has already been sent to you. Yeah, you can just note down the formula for acceleration. It is a very simple formula. We'll start the lecture, tomorrow's lecture from here. Acceleration is v minus u upon t, where a is acceleration. Shabash. V is final velocity. Final velocity. U is initial velocity. Shabash. Initial velocity. And T is time. Yeah. We'll start the lecture, tomorrow's lecture from here. Tomorrow lecture from here. Acceleration is equal to V minus U upon T. Read out, Mr. Chris. Mr. Sena. Mr. Sarma. Great. Let's meet tomorrow at 6:15.